Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. So we have a pretty crazy scenario to go through for today's video. As we all know, the Los Angeles Lakers and Russell Westbrook, the fit just isn't really there. The chemistry's not there. And when it came down to the NBA trade deadline, the trades weren't there either, man. But what we do have here is NBA Central posting former executive floats Russell Westbrook to Thunder trade this summer. One tantalizing possibility would be to trade Derek Favors and another small contract to the Lakers for Russell Westbrook and an unprotected first in 2027. So I know the first thought is probably, Russell Westbrook only worth Derek Favors, and we got to give him a first-round pick to do so, and also why would the Thunder do this? Okay, so from the Lakers' standpoint, the only reason the Lakers do this is to get off Russell Westbrook's contract. He does have a player option worth about $40 million, and Derek Favors' contract is a player option worth about $10 million. So by doing that trade, you save about $30 million to go after, additional role players or whatever pieces you need to put around LeBron James and Anthony Davis. But then you also look at the Thunder side of things, which is actually going to be today's video, man. And that is going to be a Russell Westbrook one-season OKC Thunder rebuild, because I see this right here, and I'm going to be quite honest, man. I kind of get it, and I kind of don't. I don't get it from the sense that, you got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, you got Josh Giddey out there, man. Like, you have your backcourt for the next decade at least. And how exactly does Russell Westbrook fit into that without destroying the chemistry? Well, we know that Russell Westbrook has played his best days on the OKC Thunder, right, man? Like, we all remember MVP days, triple-double, all that stuff. Not that he can't get triple-doubles now, but I guess back then it was a little bit more, a rarity in the NBA. But now it's just like everybody gets triple-doubles, and it's not really sought out all too much, man. But yeah, he had some of his best days there, and he did have his best days there, and it's only for one season. So the only way for this to work is that Russell Westbrook needs to take on a mentor role. If he's trying to start, it's just not going to work out, man. It's just not going to work out whatsoever. I guess in theory, what you could do, Josh Giddey is a 6'8" player, so you could run a Russell Westbrook, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Josh Giddey, three-guard lineup with Josh Giddey at the small forward position. But this kid has been so fantastic as of late that I don't want the basketball in his hands any less, man. Like, I just don't want that to happen. So Russell would need to be a six-man and really embrace that role. And he gets $40 million, to be back on the team where the fans love him. So, I mean, that's one way to think about it. So, yeah, man, we're going to try this rebuild out here. I'm also curious what the Lakers end up doing. I'm going to pay attention to that a little bit, too. But I did the draft lottery. We ended up with the third pick in the draft. We also have, the Clippers' 13th pick or something like that. So, yeah, I mean, I guess, what I could see happening is maybe, a Chris Paul situation where Chris Paul did lead the OKC Thunder, who we all thought was in a straight-up rebuild, to an NBA not championship, man, the playoffs a few seasons ago. And, at the same time, with Russell Westbrook, it's if he could somehow go on that crazy run, it would up his value, for the last portion of his NBA career. But, also, Russell Westbrook's not Chris Paul. The leadership standpoint just not really there, man. So, yeah, think about think about CP3. He knows how to make everybody around him better. Russell Westbrook, is either taken away from everybody else or taken away from himself by not playing his style of basketball, right, man? So, okay, let's go to this NBA draft. No doubt in my mind, our objective is to get a big guy. That's the one thing this Thunder team is missing right now is just that gem big guy. I was kind of disappointed, when they traded Moses Brown, what was the last season, just because he did have some good moments and everything. But yeah, so we are looking to get some sort of prospect that can really fit into this team or hopefully play right now, right, man? So sim to user pick, and I'm really hoping Banchero or Chet are available. I guess even Jabari Smith would be nice too, man. So yes, as far as who was taken, who was even taken, man? Draft summary. So we got Jabari Smith. I would have loved to have him in this team, and we got Jaden Ivey also gone. So at this point, we can look at Chet. Both these guys are great for different reasons, man. They both got the jump shot. They both got the defense. So it's really just a matter of who you would rather have. And I think in this case, I am going to go with Paolo Banchero. I just like his athleticism a bit better than Chet's. I like his NBA body a bit better. 6'10", 250 pounds, where Chet is 7 foot, 196 pounds. Definitely very skinny and everything. But both talented. You can't go wrong either way. I'm just going with Banchero. Just seems like the fit I'd like to go with. So there we go, man. So sim to next user pick. And yes, we do have the 13th pick in the draft now. Probably just best available, I would imagine, would be the way to go. We got Bryce McGowan right here, Trevor Keels, Caleb Love. Let's go to the overalls too, man. I always like looking at that. So Jalen Duren, we got Johnny Davis, Caleb Houston, I like quite a bit. Jovic is very nice. Somehow Willie Cauley-Stein is Bro, you've been so terrible that you are back in the draft? How does that work out, man? I don't really get that one, but okay. Let's go to the, I also like looking at the 2K ranking because, yeah, like, a good crispy player, man. So this Dyson Daniels Looks like an absolute steal right here. Inside score. So it looks like he's a 3-level scorer, jack of all trades. Would be nice off the bench. Also got good height at 6'6" too, man. So let's go ahead and grab him up. And I am very happy with getting both those guys on the team. So we got a good center. We also got a good guard out of it. Very nice, man. So rookie signings. Get all these. Oh, we also got J.D. Davidson. Okay, I'll get all these dudes signed up. Very nice. Team player option. So Kenrich Williams, going to bring him back. Baisley, bring him back. Muscala can walk. Roby, bring him back. Pokashevsky, Ty Jerome. And I'm going to save the $4 million, to be honest. Qualifying offers, nothing there. And free agency, man. So here we go. Okay, so at this point, we don't have too much money freed up because we did, nab up Russell Westbrook's contract to $40 million. So not a ton of money freed up here, but, if we get like a Montrezl Harrell on this team, just like a good, like high energy guy, that would be a nice addition to the squad. So let's get him. Let's get out of the moratorium period. I would also maybe like to look at some power forwards too. Some stretches out there to play alongside Banchero and Russell Westbrook at times, but not looking like too much is going to be available here. I kind of like maybe like Toscano Anderson, just a good, two-way player and everything, do a little bit of everything out there. So I'm going to give him that minimum deal, see if he signs up for that. And there we go, man. So I'm going to go ahead and simulate to the beginning of the regular season, because another thing we have to keep in mind too is that we do want to actually, if I want to grab maybe like a Jeremy Lamb, because Russell Westbrook is going to be our sixth man, then we definitely want to get him like some shooters out there to work with him and everything, right, man? So we got that. Let's go ahead and simulate to the beginning of the regular season. Okay, guys, so here is the lineup for the beginning of the season. We got Josh Giddey at point guard, Shea at the 2, Dort at 3. We're going to go with Baisley at the 4 and Banchero at the 5. Benching, we do got Russell Westbrook, man, getting about 26 minutes a game. We got Williams, Montrezl Harrell, and Jeremy Lamb. So, you got the energy guy in Montrezl. You got some shooters in Kenrich and also Jeremy Lamb. Should work out pretty nicely in theory. But one thing I do have to do here is I do want to go over to the roster and I want to switch up Giddey's position. I want to make him primary point guard, but also a secondary small forward. So we can do that 3-guard lineup at times. So Josh Giddey, point guard, small forward. And then we got, where we at with, Shea is shooting guard, point guard. And then we got Russell Westbrook, point guard, shooting guard. So that should work out pretty nicely, man. But do I expect this team to do anything this season? Not really. Like, I don't think this is a playoff team, but I still understand why it could be maybe a little bit exciting if Russell Westbrook buys into the system, man. So I personally like it. It's interesting. I'm going to go ahead and simulate this NBA season. We're going to see just how good this Russell Westbrook six-man, Manu Ginobili, Lou Williams, Jamal Crawford, Russell Westbrook team can do. Not quite that. Okay, guys, we are at the end of the regular season, and the team was trash, 13th in the conference. I was not really surprised by that, to be 100% honest. And I mean, when it comes down to it, like, I understand this team is still kind of in that transition phase where it's like the rebuild's going well and everything, but like Shea Gilgeous-Alexander was like could be 24 already, man. Like, I know that's not old, but it's not young either. So I'm just kind of like, I want this team, instead of to keep on, drafting these sixth graders and stuff like this, man, going for them damn 2028 draft picks, wherever it may be, like, I don't know, I want to start putting some more pieces around him. I want to start filling in the gaps, you know what I'm saying? But, I know it's only one additional season, so it's really not that big a deal. I'm being kind of nitpicky right here. But one more game here against the Denver Nuggets, simulate through date and finish with the W on the season. We got Tatum as MVP. I've never seen that in this game before. That is pretty awesome. He's been killing it, man, for the Boston Celtics. And we got Russell as the sixth man. 15 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. But yet again, did not really lead to anything significant, but if he finds that role for him, maybe that's just kind of how he finishes out his NBA days, man. Maybe just finishes it out on the OKC Thunder, being a sixth man, and that'd be kind of interesting. So I do want to go to the rest of the players' stats, see how everybody else did. So we do have Shea at 20 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, 15, 6, and 6 for Russell Westbrook. Giddey at 11, 6, and 5, so good all-around stuff right there, but kind of wish he was shooting a little bit more, but can't really complain about this whatsoever, man. We got 6 players averaging, double-digit scoring, and, Montrezl Harrell ain't really too far behind. But also, so the Lakers are in the play-in tournament. I am very curious what that team did with the money that, they saved by trading for Derek Favors. So let's go to the Lakers, and they have LeBron, Anthony Davis, THT still on the team, man. There's no first-round pick to trade with them anymore. Kleber's on the team. And this Cantor with LeBron James. Oh, okay. Derek Favors. They also got, Johnny Juzang. Yeah, this dude could be, this dude out of UCLA or something, isn't he, man? Yeah, UCLA. Remember last year people were really talking about him quite a bit. But, go on the record and say they did not spend the money very wisely. What y'all give Kleber, man? Y'all give him the yo? What y'all do with all the money? Y'all had like an extra $30 million to spend. They just didn't. They just gave out minimum deals. Okay, being a little greedy there in Hollywood, man. I guess we'll simulate the playoffs, watch the Lakers win it all. Now that'd be kind of, nope, they didn't even make the play-in tournament. So yeah, guys, that's all we have for this video. I guess the TLDR that I'd like to say is that I understand if that type of trade were to happen. I could see Thunder fans either being all for it or all against it. Maybe a lot in between. I don't really know, man. What do you all think? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you all so much for watching. Jaren Jackson, Finals MVP. Represent Michigan State. Peace out, my friends.